We're back on the tailgate of the pickup. It's time for another episode of Schuck on a Truck. I'm Muddy River Sports editor Matt Schuckman. Joining me, a true ace, Andrew Smith, Smith Brother Power Sports. We've got the building in the background.
There you go.
But we're not talking power sports today, are we?
No, we're not.
Talking a little bit of golf.
Yeah.
And I know you're a big golfer.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But the reason we're talking golf today is you did something kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good last, actually a pretty good month as a whole for playing golf.
Yeah.
But specifically the last 2 weeks have been pretty crazy.
2 holes in one in a 10-day span on the same course.
Yep, same course. And actually I'd only played, so it'd be between the 2 rounds, only 36 holes.
Wow.
Which is even a little nuttier.
That is.
Yeah.
So this was at Spring Lake.
Yep.
So the first one was on number 11, correct?
Correct, yep.
Okay. Take me through it. Remember what you were hitting?
Yeah, so actually we were playing a Sobe Cup match. So we were playing against another club from down in St. Louis area. And I never had one before. I just kind of assumed that was never going to happen, or it was going to be a very long off thing. And we hit it. I didn't even see it go in. It was kind of into the sun. We're like, oh, it looks like it's probably pretty close. And my playing partner, Haley Meyer, and I are driving up there. And at that point, you could see it was below the hole. And I just jumped out of the golf cart while I was probably going 15 mile an hour. And good thing Haley was in it, because he kept it on the cart path from diving off. You know, kind of, lose the emotion of it.
Well,
sure.
and number 11, when you especially late in the day, you're playing into the sun.
Yes, correct.
So
yeah, it was pretty cool. I hit a 8-iron into that, which was pretty fun. It actually was a decent shot too. That was like the normal question after it was like, all right, was it a good shot, or was something like hit a tree and then bounced in? So fortunately, that was not the case.
But that, I mean, was it the first career hole in one?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, that's first ever.
So did you go nuts?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I jumped around. So everybody else was playing matches. Actually, Bill Latour was on a different hole, getting ready to tee off, and he actually yanked his drive about 40 yards left because I yelled so loud and scared him. And he was a good 150 to 200 yards away from me.
Wow.
And, so it happens.
I take it the bar tab was a little high that night.
That was aggressive, yeah. We actually did a 2-night. My wife is a trooper, so she was excited for me. So she went ahead and invited all of our friends over, and we went and bought drinks afterwards. And then for Tuesday night, for men's night, we did a open bar that night too. So it was aggressive. And
then you turn around and do it again.
Yeah,
10 days later.
Yeah, so we were joking about it. We did couples league with some friends of ours, and my friend Jared Deeker said before I hit the shot, he's like, I'll just go ahead and make it again. He's like, I'd like to drink some free beer, and we laughed. Said, there's 52 couples here tonight, so this probably wouldn't be a great time to do it either.
True.
And similar scenario.
But this was number 18.
It was 18, yep, and didn't see it go in. We were using a little rangefinder trying to see whether it was in or out, and it was actually just pinned between the flag and the hole on the backside.
Cool.
About 2/3 the way in, and
went
nuts again.
I mean, 18's not an easy hole no matter what.
No, 18 was that's a hard golf hole. Ray thinks that he's like, it's pretty wild that you knocked out probably the 2 hardest par 3s out there for sure as your first hole in ones. But obviously luck goes a long ways into that, because I've seen some guys hit some pretty awesome golf shots.
True.
That had probably a better chance of going in and didn't.
So what'd you hit on 18 off the tee?
7.
7.
Well, it was, the tees were up. It was only like 185 and it's downhill, so I'm not that strong.
But I've been out there enough, played out there enough. I've seen how many guys I've seen hit trees on 18 and ricochet off a tree onto the green and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But this was pure, right?
Yeah, it was right down the middle. It was pretty well, didn't leave the flag the whole time, and landed about, 10, 15 foot short, and then just rolled up and in.
I assume the clubhouse was a little excited then when everybody got back?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was another scenario of me yelling and going crazy. My wife was looking on in disbelief, like,
I'm sure.
What is happening, and why are we going to have to buy all these drinks again? And so I went inside and bought everybody drinks again that night. So fortunately, Spring Lake's got a kind of a hole-in-one insurance program, if you will.
There you go.
And fortunately, I was part of the program, so I think I'm going to probably come out about dead even on that. So that worked out good. That could have been really bad had I not.
That could have been, especially since I was getting text messages that the bar tab was going to go up, up, up.
Yeah. So I think that's some people's goal. We're just going to sit here and hang out as long as we can. So.
But what was interesting is I got text messages that night when you did it. I got text messages the next day. I got phone calls the day after. then like the third day of, did you hear about this?
Yep.
So the word is spreading pretty good.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I mean, it'd be cool if I did it again, but I have a feeling there's a large drought of this coming for a while, but that's okay.
Okay, well, you still have 2 and 9
yeah.
left to make it complete at Spring Lake. Now, 2 I've seen guys do.
Yep.
I've never seen one on 9. I know it's happened, but I've never
Two is one
seen
of those
it.
holes, like in theory, that shouldn't be that hard because it's a short hole.
Right.
But honestly, it's one of those holes that all the time, you end up making bogey or something dumb on. It's just a 120-yard shot, but I have a feeling that's going to be the one hole. I mean, nine's hard too because the way the green position is. But
Correct.
It's just going to take a lot of luck. But I'd like to see somebody else make one so I can quit buying drinks.
But how cool is this?
It's pretty awesome.
Two holes in 1 in 10 days. I mean, one would be. I mean, one's phenomenal in its own right.
Yeah.
But 2 in 10 days.
It's been pretty surreal. I didn't I've played a lot of cool sports, done stuff, but nothing that's been so like luck driven in my life.
Yeah.
Usually like everything you do, some amount of work you're going to put in does it, but not for that.
No.
No.
So did you go buy a lottery ticket? Did you go to the
I bought
casino?
a 50-50 ticket afterwards.
Okay.
Didn't win. I thought for sure after the second hole in one, I'm like, I'm going to win the 50-50 this night too, and this is going to be the deal. No, I'm not a huge gambler, so I was like, you know what, we'll call this is my luck is probably dry on the sports side for a while.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Well, thank you for sitting down and talking about it. I mean, it's such a cool thing, and I know, we had talked about doing a story or something. I figured, let's do Schuck on a Truck.
I'm a fan, so I like it.
Awesome, buddy. Well, thank you. Congratulations. Such a cool thing. And when you get the third one, we'll do this again.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. For Andrew Smith, I'm Matt Schuckman. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Schuck on a Truck.